I think that is okay.
According to MPs, the Police Act of 2006 has gaps, especially in the criteria for the appointment of the IGP and their deputy. The MPs want to insert new clauses, A and B, under Section 5 of the Principal Act to specify qualifications for the two positions. Aside from possessing a university degree, the legislators want a person to serve at the rank of or above Commissioner of Police for at least 4 years before they can be appointed to the positions. This amendment puts a stop to the appointment of outsiders, especially in the army, from leading the institution.
Now Parliament vets. Now you also ask yourself, when the Parliament, that committee sits to vet the person who is appointed, the IGP and the deputy, under which, what are the minimum criteria?
People just don't want to see an appointment of an IGP and a deputy IGP coming from the army. It has they should come from the police.
What we are going to come up with must have respect for UPDF, must have respect for police, must have respect for prisons, so that we know the hierarchy.
Previously, General Edward Katumba Wamala between 2001 and 2005, and General Kale Kaihura between 2005 and 2018, served as Inspector General of Police. The late Lieutenant General Paul Lokech, Major General Sabit Mzee, and Major General Jack Bakasumba were appointed straight from the Army to Deputy IGP. In other qualifications, the MPs are proposing a 4-year renewable term of office for the two positions.
Even the best dancer must leave the stage. You can't take this country for a ride and say because somebody is young, he should continue. No, we must put a term limit. We must put a term.
My opinion would be that we leave it open, because there's a scenario where we have good people who are moving the institutions very well, and they are still young, and we still need their services. But when the time has elapsed.
In other amendments under Section 15A, the MPs under the Greater North Forum are proposing are on deployment of the police force outside Uganda's boundaries.
So the question here is, if you are deploying about 20 police officers to go and train, does this need a parliamentary approval?
On the deployment, actually, it is only as far as the policy he talked about, but that policy is not tied into the law.
Under Section 55B, the legislators want police officers who are dissatisfied with the decisions of the Police Appeals Court to have a right to appeal the decision to the High Court. This to them will be a remedy to the standoff between officers and the police leadership, like seen with the former DPC of Buyende, the late Muhammad Chirumira. The consultations about these amendments are still going on before leave can be granted by the House. Herbert Ziwa, NTV Weekend Edition.